Hi, this is Wendy Sullivan, and I am showing you a few of my favorite things. This is my SodaStream. It is the second one that I have, and I have modified this one. So, with a normal SodaStream, you take off the back, and right back here, you would normally see a cylinder, but I've modified mine. I have this hose here, and I modified the cabinet, and there's a hole down here, so the hose goes down in the back. And if you open this up, you can see my 20-pound CO2 tank, which I purchased and I get refilled. This is the original little itty bitty that comes with the SodaStream, and I was going through those at a rapid pace. By purchasing my own tank and getting it refilled, it's much more economical. One of those tanks will last me about 10 or 11 months. This is one of my favorite things, my Kindle. It looks like a regular book. You open it up, swipe, read. I can't live without this thing. Everybody in my house knows that when I lose this, everybody's got to look for it. The next is my Happy Notes notebook. It's just my version of a spiral notebook. It's pretty and I like the fun colors. I keep notes on my blogs. I keep notes on my books that I read for book reviews for the business. And it really is. It's just paper. And it's modular, so I can take things out and add them in. I also have the planner version so that I can keep track of things. I do my projects. So I would fill out one of these sheets and list my client, the date, the steps I needed to take, what I needed from my client, when I got it, and when I was delivering the items needed. Has the big monthly view. This was February before things kind of went crazy, and it actually wasn't a very busy month for me, but I had in just different things that I needed to post, networking events, kids' schedules, other little notes of things that I needed to do so I could have a glance at it. But the details were in the following pages that I wrote out specifically what I needed to do, and I could make specific notes. Next is I do like to do a lot of different crafts, and I do coloring, just coloring books. They can, don't have to be for kids anymore. I think we all know that. But this was a coloring book that I had of quotes from Gretchen Rubin, and I thought it was really appropriate for 2020. Things that go wrong often make the best memories. So I did all the coloring on it, and then I had this old frame that wasn't being used that was pretty ugly. So I took some spare spray paint and I just made it look a little bit prettier, have it sitting here on my desk as a constant reminder that things are going to be okay. And I ended up having some pretty good memories from 2020 despite all of the issues that we had. I'm going to show you two of the apps that I use all the time. The first one is called Yahtzee, and it is on the upper left. It's the Y here. And I use this to control my media center. This is for my living room media center. If I select, I can pick which media center I want to interact with. I don't have to be in the same room. I just have to be on my Wi-Fi network here at the house. So I'm going to look at the living room, and I can pick movies, TV shows, music. I'm going to pick music, and I can go through the different genres and say, okay, I want Christmas. I'm going to do that. I want to see all of the songs, not the albums. Have a list here. And I can simply say, play them all at random. And then it's going to start 476 albums and randomize all of the music. And I can take a look at what the list is as they play. It's playing 306 songs, so it will take 16 hours or so to play it, which is pretty cool. I can also do movies or some of the TV shows that I have saved. That is one of my favorites. The next one I'm going to show you is our groceries. This is an empty list right now because I just went grocery shopping. But as you can see, you can have multiple lists and you can share the lists among your household. So if you share it with a spouse, each of you can add things to the list as you run out or open the last thing.
So I will go and I will say, okay, I want to add coffee. It'll come up, and then I know I need the coffee filters and cornstarch. If I go back to the list, it will have put it in the aisles. Coffee filters are uncategorized. That I know goes in the coffee aisle. So I'll put that in 6, and then it moves it up in there. You do have to take the time to set up your own aisle contents. You can also add recipes. So the grocery staples, things you buy every single week, but you know you need to put it on the list because if you don't, you'll forget to do it. You can make it as listed as a recipe, and then you can add it to the list. You go back to your list, and there it is. Bam! All of my staples are on the list. Because I share this, if I'm at the store and somebody dumps a gallon of milk or something, it can be added while I'm at the store, and I will see it pop up on the list so that I know to go ahead and grab some extra or whatever it is that spills and I need extra while I'm out there rather than getting a text or a call. It'll just show up on the list. It's fantastic. I use the free version of both Yahtzee and Our Groceries. They do have paid versions as well. But for now, my needs are served by the free versions. I'm not being paid for my mentions of these. I'm just sharing them because I really like them. Thanks, and I will talk to you soon.